Hi, yes, the thumbnail was not clickbait. I do think that all cryptos eventually can be a scam. And it's very harsh to say that because I have been a part of this community for a long time. But hear me out. So, first, let's understand what is happening. You must have all seen FTX falling down. I'm not even going to get started on that. Now, essentially, what a cryptocurrency is like a normal currency, except that there's no one else who can regulate its production and printing. Now, many of us think that it's a very good thing and it's very liberating and the banks cannot control us, but that's not actually the case. Why was currency made? Why was printing made? Currency was made so that barter transactions would not be required, right? If you were extremely thirsty and had not had water for 10 days and I offered you 5 sips for $5,000, you would pay me. So the value of what you want deviates from its natural value based on how much demand there is and supply there is, right? So you cannot really ascertain it with the barter system. So you had to have currency. That is where we said, instead of exchanging goods, let us keep whatever we have as, let's say, gold or something else in the bank. The bank gives us some printed money in exchange for it, and we can exchange that instead of actually carrying the risk of carrying that gold, because it's heavy and also can be lost, can be stolen, many things. And printing money made it very easy. Banks do print money when there's short of supply and then pull it back by increasing the interest rates, right? And as people increase in numbers and as Earth has limited resources, what inflation essentially means is that eventually we're going to run out of resources on Earth. So for that, you have to have currency, no doubt. And the price of goods is going to increase, everything is going to increase every single year. Now, coming to cryptocurrency and why it's a scam. I think if I told you to invest in Indian rupees, Pakistani rupees, or let's say USD, and I told you that it's going to blow up in next 5 months, or let's say in the next 5 years, you would call me stupid, right? That's exactly what a cryptocurrency should do. But in most cases, cryptocurrencies are just mimicking stocks and without the regulation. That's all. That's why all these offerings came out, initial coin offering, right? And all these scams happened because there was no regulation. And that is what people were trying to do. Instead of offering stocks or share in a company, they were saying, here is 100 million tokens. You can have 1 million, you can have 1 million. So they were giving actual shares in the company in the form of a token without actually giving it in the form of shares. And most cryptocurrencies were like stocks, but they had no investor protection. So definitely they were misused. 95% of crypto projects today, first of all, do not have a very good merit, just like any other business. Out of the remaining, even 90% of them are not going to work because people don't understand token economics very strongly. Most businesses that are in the Web3 space and are giving out tokens do not understand exactly how to balance out, because essentially what you have to do is exactly what a central bank has to do, or a Federal Reserve or the RBI exactly has to do. As a token issuer, you have to do the exact same thing. Otherwise, what is going to happen? You issue 1 million tokens today, and the price you collect is $5 per token. So you're collecting $5 million. For that token holder, the value of that token is $5. And the value of your company is, let's say, 10 million. You're issuing 50% of it, and that's why you collected 5 million, right? Now, tomorrow, if you again raise money and give some more tokens, if the value of the company has not increased, then what happens? Then it's just the token number of tokens in the denominator that increase, and the value remains the same. So value divided by the number of tokens gives a result that will end up being less than $5. Your investors will actually lose money by investing in you, and this is why regulation is needed, and this is why stock exchanges are so tightly regulated. This is necessary, but it's not there in crypto segment because governments are not able to understand how to regulate it, because it is decentralized. No one can control it. So as a token issuer, you have to ensure you take up the responsibility and actually act like a bank, and most people do not know economics that well. Forget about token economics. But that is where the biggest scam part lies. They are scamming you without even knowing they're scamming you. The business idea may be solid, but eventually as an investor, they have to plan out how to give you a good exit, and most of them cannot. So this is a scam part where they're not deliberately trying to scam you, but you do lose money. But coming to the real part where you do get scammed, you have many pump and dump schemes where they just try to completely buy tokens, let's say a specific token, a big community of, let's say, 20-35,000 people, and they will try to tell you that here's the buy signal, buy it right now, and I'll give you the sell signal and then sell it right now. one admin will do all of this on that, let's say, Telegram group. It's a pump and dump kind of a scheme. It's not usually possible in stocks because definitely there's a regulation. You're not allowed to do it. It's illegal. But in crypto, again, no regulation. So people can do it, and people who see those charts and who are trading in crypto can also lose a lot of money. Although it's true that crypto does offer a lot of volatility. So my take is that if you want to trade in crypto, it's fine. But if you want to invest in crypto, most likely you're going to lose your money unless you're extremely sure and you have completely vetted out the project. So do your own research and be completely vigilant of people who are offering high APYs on cryptos. Essentially, an APY is just saying that we are going to offer you these many more tokens every single year. So many cryptos have an APY of, let's say, 100% or 150%. This does not mean that they're going to give you that much returns or ROI. It means that if you have 100 tokens right now, in 1 year you will hold 200 tokens if the APY is 100%. But essentially, they cannot easily control, like I previously mentioned, the value of those tokens itself because they do not understand that basic economics. It all has to increase together, otherwise you lose value as an investor. So be very careful. Cryptos mostly are going to be scams. And if I offered you, let's say, some currency again, you would just not take it. That is exactly how it should be. A currency is not for investing. It is just for exchanging value and determining value of things. Do not at all invest as much as possible in crypto projects. Stay away from them. And all that easy money that was made initially is gone now. All that money that is made right now in crypto are just in the good projects, which are extremely rare to find. And even the ones who have been backed by millions of dollars by VCs can fail. And you just saw about what happened with FTX. So if you don't know what happened with FTX, Google it out. You will find out the loss investors had to face. It's not something great. So thank you for watching. Do subscribe to the channel if you want this kind of content on your feed. If you like the video, you know what to do. Share it with your friends who are investing in cryptos. Peace out.